Welcome to the live stream, guys. Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for being here. Yet another good day. Oh Lord. Why do I keep saying that? Oh Lord. I think it's my new thing. Welcome back. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Welcome to the live stream. Let me know how you're doing. How was your day? How is your day going? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling a little bit hot. Whew. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah. I think it's too hot to handle. Okay, welcome to the live stream, everyone. Let's do a little bit of a lip gloss. Whatever that is, God. Okay, I'll have to wipe this thing away. Okay, welcome to the live. If you're in there, you can kindly say hi. How is everybody doing? I have never named this. Okay, this one is called, is it a male or a female? Is this a male or a, are you a male or a female? Roro says, hey you, how are you doing? Good to see you. How is it going? Are you male or female? I should probably name you. Are you male or female? Ah, God, I'm so childish. Oh, guys, like the live stream. Good girl. Okay, how are you doing, guys? Like the live stream? Oh, you know, I am welcome to the live stream, of course. We are taking it easy here. Oh, that's her name. Her name is Good Girl. Do you think he's a girl? I don't think he's a girl. Is it a girl? But definitely my bear over there, the big one, is definitely him. Yeah. You're a girl? Okay, if you're a girl, your name is Abby. Jessie, hi Jessie. Good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Hey. Sometimes you gotta be silly. Sean says you're like face sitting. Face sitting? What do you mean? Hey beautiful, hey you. How are you? I'm good. Can somebody like the live stream? I'm good. How are you guys doing? Where are you guys watching me from? Where are you watching from? Which country? Comment with your country's flag. Thank you for the like. I have a little bit of okay, Ziel Lonzo, UK. Okay. Wow, what's good in the UK? What's the time over there? Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Sitting tightly on my face. Beautiful. UK. Ah, Lucy the Jerry says, how are you? I'm good. How good to see you. Welcome back to the channel. How is the going? How is the day going for you? You're beautiful. Thank you so much. Ooh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. MF says, wow, cool hair. Cool hair. Thank you. You think so? Thank you so much. I think this is my signature look. I always have this color of braids. But I think it's because everybody says that oh, yes, you look so beautiful in those braids. So don't try to fix what's already good. What holiday is today in Nigeria? I don't know. I'm not Nigerian. I'm not Nigerian. Oh God. But I don't know. What holiday is it in Nigeria for some of you who are Nigerians? MS is my dream. Your dream hair? Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. You just need to go to a salon, or maybe you can do it yourself. Josie, hi Josie. Choki Page says, how are you doing? Roshan says, how are you? I'm good, so good, so good, so good. Good to see everybody. How is the going? How is your day going so far? My day, okay. I was gonna live stream my usual time. I will like if you dance. I don't know how to dance, and I don't dance on my live stream. Jengerazo says, hey beautiful, how are you doing? I'm good, how are you doing? It's been a minute before I saw you on the channel. Shun, you're standing, nice to hear. Okay, let me know where you're watching me from. I was gonna live stream 3 p.m. as usual. And then for some reason my internet stopped working. And then when I got the internet to work, electricity went out. So that was interesting. Okay, and then but here we are. Everything led us to this moment right now. But you know what, I'm a little bit sad. I'm a country girl, and you guys know that I like country music. I'm so devastated as the passing of Dolly. I kind of felt like it's somebody that I know that passed away. Let me know how is your day. Sean says, oh God, please don't ask. Josie says, are you in the UK? Am I in the UK? No, I'm not in the UK. But I think most of you here are in the UK. Let me know where you're at. Makopa says, how are you? I'm good, Makopa. Good to see you. I know, but don't you study African culture? I do know most things about African culture, but I just don't know which day it is. I don't know which day it is in. I don't know what holiday it is in Nigeria. I barely keep up with the holidays out here. This says bye. Okay. Sophia says it's my birthday and I subscribe. Ooh, happy birthday, Sophia! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sophia. How old are you? Jengera says, I've been very busy lately with work, but I'm back now. Good to see you too. Good to see you too. I think also I kind of like, yeah, but me personally, I've been busy doing this. Frida says, hello. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Brown hair, brown skin, and beautiful. Actually, don't be misled. My skin is not brown. I am black. Okay. I'm using some type of lighting here, so and I follow. Okay, Alston Lawrence. Jade Kalia says, hey, hello, thank you. No, I have, but I don't share over here. Jenga, what's the topic for today? First of all, it's a little bit of greetings. Where you at? Before we join in, buddy, you think so? People who've watched me for a long time know that I'm not. Don't be fooled by the little lipstick that I have on today. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for the warm compliments. Okay. Of course, you're gonna start with like a little bit of random stuff. Okay. Finish the sentence. I knew I was an adult when. I think Kim says gorgeous. Thank you so much. Okay, let me get the laptop. So you fooling us? No, I'm not fooling you guys. It's just natural beauty. Yes. Okay, without the lighting, I'm dark. Okay, go back. You know what? You can watch some other videos that I usually do when it's not nighttime, and you can see. Yeah, I was gonna turn off the lights so that you guys can stop saying brown skin. I'm not brown skin. Okay, so let's go. Let's go here. Dark chocolate. Okay, and why does it matter that somebody is brown skin? Why does it matter, to be really honest? Okay, and I know that's neither here nor there, but woo. Okay, finish the sentence. I knew I was an adult when. Okay, finish the sentence. I knew I was an adult when, and I'm gonna read you all things. Okay, first of all, thank you everybody who is just for those of you who just started watching me recently. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Child of God says, good afternoon. I pray that all in this chat have accepted Jesus as their savior. Okay. Cliff Muchoki says, is that real? What's real? Kima says, I don't know how to pronounce. Oh, it's Kim Margaret. Kim Margaret says, when I finally figure out how to calm myself in the intense situation. Ooh, that's a fair one. Yeah, I knew I was an adult when I could talk to my mother about my relationships. That's when I knew I was an adult. Relationships growing up for me, they were just a no. You're going to school, you're getting educated, and that was it. When you can finally talk about your relationship with your parents, that's when you know you're an adult. Let me know your scenarios. Kimani Washira says hi. Timothy, hi. How are you doing? Mark Anthony says hi. Okay, finish the sentence. I knew I was an adult when. Let's hang out here. Kim says, how about you, mom? How do you feel when you... Oh, you call me? Mom, nice to meet you. Okay. 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 Yeah, I knew I was an adult when I could talk to my parents about relationships, especially my mother. Initially it was like she's a parent, but right now I think she's a friend, which is such a transition. Okay. I knew I was an adult when I said I don't want children. when like they would be like, no, children are a nice thing. Well, you know what, I'm on one of those people where like I've always been scared about teenage pregnancy, and then to get to a point where like I just realized that I'm not even interested, and then you have your parent telling you the benefits of having children. I think that's also another time that you know you're an adult. Livy Rose, hello, good to see you. Yeah, being to a relationship is kind of hard, especially when you grew up with strict parents. Yes. For me, in our household, teenage pregnancy was not very unacceptable. Okay, having relationships was very much unacceptable. But then to get to a point where like your parent is telling you the good side of like, please, Mad Max, I have. Oh God, I'll have to remove you. Getting to a point where like they are even telling you the benefits of relationships, benefits of getting married, David, how are you doing, David? Why are you laughing? Good to see you. Finish the sentence. I knew I was an adult when, and you're just getting started here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Knew I was an adult when. Okay, let me know how is your day going. I'm starting to feel a little bit cold. Yeah, they are too conservative. Even now, until now, I'm an adult, but glad it changed a little. Oh, even now as an adult, I feel like when you live under your parents' roof, they still keep, they are not strict, but it's like there's no way you're gonna be out there partying and then come back home in the middle of the night and want the door to be opened for you. So okay, if you don't live with your parents, you will know they have changed. Okay, but when you live with them, you just feel like you're in the same cell because there's no way that you're going to go against what they taught you. Cassiana, hi Cassiana, good to see you. Okay, let me know a moment of I knew I was an adult when. Yeah, when I live, even right now, and you all know that I've been talking about even moving to the village and all of that type of stuff. Some of the things that hold me back is the thought of like being a child again. Because when you live with your parents, it's like they are definitely you will definitely be told what to do. Jengeraza says, I knew I was an adult when my mom started hiding snacks from me. That's when I knew I had to get myself a job so I can buy my own. Wow. Do you consider that to be like a negative thing? Was she just doing that? Was it out of did she have bad intention? Or was it like, you know what, you're a grown man and you're eating too much in this house, you need to get out there and get your own? Cassiana says hi. Envy says it's a healthy day. Yes, it is. For me, I knew I was an adult when I can finally decide on my own, whether it's finances or emotional matter. In short, maturity, mom. Okay, okay. Okay, when you can make decisions of your own. Yeah, I think at some point you need to kind of like maybe pull yourself from a place where like you're not being told everything. Muzi Promax says hi. Alvin Jones, good to see you. Welcome back. I think it's been a minute before I saw you. You're extra cute today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing? Okay. It's a great question, mom. It's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think it's interesting. For those of you who haven't answered, finish the sentence. I knew I was an adult when. Azali Lorenzo says hi. Hi, good to see you. Daniel Kialo, hi. Michael, you're looking for a rich guy? No, I already have one. Okay. Jean, hi Jean. Jenga says it was a wake up letting me know I'm grown now. Okay, I'm grown. Yeah, yeah. But that's always sad, especially if like that never happened before. You're like, okay, what did I just do? Uh, which part of the world are you? Kenya, 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 Kenya. That racist. Okay, I always encounter racist people, but you know what? Yeah, I have so much good energy. Like I'm not even willing to mess it up or like thinking about that. Olivia, hey Olivia, good to see you. Okay, finish the sentence. I knew I was an adult when. But also I'm gonna type what's next up. If you could ban one annoying human behavior, what would it be? Hey, Michael, what are you saying? If you could ban one annoying human behavior, what would it be? Okay, let's go. I love dark chocolate. Now it's not racist. Jean bipolar. Oh, okay. Forest. You guys say nini? Okay. I'm 6'8" and I play football in US. Okay. Lord. Okay. She's married. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's like, doesn't matter what you have. It's like, no, you know what? And you know what? You should be talking about your character more than like what you have to offer um, when it comes to finances, when it comes to height. I don't think that's what makes somebody really a good match. If you could ban one annoying human behavior, what would it be? Let's see what you guys have to say. If you could ban one annoying human behavior, what would it be? Loving sis Wimega, Nikoega, how are you doing? Good to see you. When you join in, kindly say hi. I would like to hear how you're doing. If you could ban one annoying human behavior, what would it be? I think I would want to ban like judging people for, I think we are all sinners. We sin differently, but we like to judge sinners judging sinners for sinning differently. Okay, so if I could ban one annoying human behavior, it's like everybody would mind their business. We wouldn't be doing lots of judging. And I think I'm also saying the same thing, or I also do the same thing, is I judge people for doing different things that I do. Okay, I judge people. Oh, you don't want to do this, then you're not a good person. So if I could ban one annoying human behavior, I think that's what that would be. Okay. Let's see. Defend your unpopular opinion. Okay, and everybody, welcome to the live stream. Okay, you know what? Type in English, please. Defend your unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion. Okay. Loving is asking me if I'm saved, or if I'm, don't I look like I'm saved? See what I'm talking about? The judging, the judging. What makes you think that I'm not saved, or I'm not quote unquote holy or whatever? Yeah, one of my unpopular opinions is that money can buy happiness. Okay, hear me out. I hear you all saying that, like, oh, money is nothing, money cannot buy happiness, money is not everything. Good health is something. Yes, I agree with you, because I've been sick before, and I know good health is important than anything else. Okay, but my unpopular opinion is like money can buy happiness. Okay, I think growing up without, or like having experienced life without, when you finally do get something, you kind of like appreciate it even more. I think the whole statement that money cannot buy happiness is something that people who have grown up privileged usually say, okay? But money is something, it helps you to have good quality of life. uh it's life changing, and all of that. So I think that's one of my unpopular opinion, that money can buy happiness. Yeah. Another unpopular opinion is like, uh just because I can do something does not mean I will do it. Okay. For example, just because I can have children doesn't mean that I will have them. Okay. Just because I can get married doesn't mean that I will get married. You see? So the whole like closing up, or like wanting people to experience life the same way like you do, is literally, I think is just projecting. It's just projecting. Let me know some of your unpopular opinion. Yeah, let me know some of your unpopular opinion and defend your unpopular opinion. It's just a little bit of answer. Okay. Where is it written that money can buy happiness? Yeah. Okay, it's not, there's now, I don't think anything is written that money can buy happiness. I don't think anything is written, but I think in my world money can buy happiness, a little bit of happiness. Yeah. Because let me tell you, uh, uh, if you've never been poor, you cannot understand. Okay. But when you have to struggle to get everything, even the small things, there's no happiness in that. There's no happiness in, let me tell you, there's oh my god, there's no dignity in poverty. That's something that I'll always say, and you cannot convince me otherwise. There's no dignity in poverty. There's no happiness in poverty. So money, for me, I think, for me, and this is my unpopular opinion, money can buy happiness in my world. Jenga says, I agree with you, money can definitely buy happiness. Okay. uh but of course, good health and other things also matter. Okay. Autumn says, hey, I'm a big fan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Spy National says, good night, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. Autumn Crook says, hi. Hi to you. Loving says, how? Money can buy happiness. How? Let me tell you. Okay. When you have money, uh you wanna get something done, you don't have to tell people, you just get it done. Okay. Okay. When you have money, you can even, you can, when you're sick, you can go to the hospital. Money can buy happiness. Well, like everything, you can almost get everything with the money. Autumn Crook says, hi. Lovey says, how? Okay. You spend money to buy happiness. Okay. George says, hi. Scott says, what's up, y'all? How are you doing, Scott? Where are you watching from? Ian Kibet, bombastic side eye. Why? Bob Monkey, being a communist. Ooh, being a communist. Let me know. Let us know more about that, Bob. Sadar, my regular. How are you doing? Good to see you. Loving says, you want to tell me that without money you can't live? I have lived, you're talking to the choir. I have lived without money. I know life without money. Okay. But hear me out. Okay. I don't think I was ever happy, or my family was ever happy with, even right now. It's not like I do have money. I am still struggling here and there. Okay. But I think some of you who have grown up around being privilege, I think that's, you are the ones who say that like money can't buy happiness. I think it can. I think it can. Can you imagine, you're crying in a yacht? There's a difference. Mm-hmm. You want to tell me? Okay. K7 says, hi. Purity. Hi, Purity. Good to see you. Ian says, money can't buy happiness. Okay, prove. How can, so you want to say poverty buys happiness? There's this assumption, and I think it's something that we've been told as people who have been struggling, or poor people. We are told like money is evil. If you're poor, or if you grew up poor, there's that mindset around. I've seen poor people, or in my world, where like we believe like, oh, if somebody have money, they belong to a particular secret society or something. No, I think money can buy happiness. Yeah, that's my unpopular opinion. Communists are trash. Why? Okay, Mark says hi. Hi, Mark, good to see you. You know what, loving, you will not come here and like go to hell. Sada says, I think the behavior of when keep asking personal questions, like two personal ones. Oh, okay. Okay, the behavior that you would ban, if you could ban one, okay. Oh yeah, asking personal questions. Okay, I don't think it's a problem asking personal questions, but it's a problem while you keep pushing the beliefs, okay. DK Ugi says, one boy, this is false information. Money cannot buy happiness. Too many billionaires are sad people. Okay. But you all want to say that like poverty buys you happiness. Do you guys believe that? Okay. I've been poor before and I don't think I've ever been happy as a poor person. And I am still okay, I'm still struggling right now. But I think the more you're able to buy stuff for yourself, the more you're able to be more comfortable, the more you're able to like be in situations that you really want to be in. Okay. I think you guys are talking from a point of privilege. JD says, how are you doing, JD? Hey, one boy, you're looking nice. How are you doing? Good. It's been a minute before I saw you. I think I went missing when I went to the village and then I came back and I never saw you on the channel. Good to see you one more time. Ian says, who said that opposite of money is poverty? Okay. Who said the opposite of money is poverty? Nobody, but okay. You know, that's my unpopular opinion. Money can buy a little bit of happiness. Admittedly, I've said this before. I've been sick before, okay, and I've told you guys that I've been going through something that's really tragic health-wise, okay? But even the things that you're being told to do so that you can fix the problem, they also need money. You know, they also need money to fix. You also need money to fix the issues. So, Sada says, for example, once a man he asked me, okay, he asked me if I have someone I'm interested or if I want a family. I mean, I knew the intention he had actually so that he could gossip. Okay, and that's when you don't tell them the information. You know, a behavior to ban is being seen with bombastic side eye. What if they have a reason to look at you that way with their bombastic side eye? Okay, so back to you, Sada. The whole like that's when you don't give them the information that they need. You know, people should learn how to mind their business. You know, if you are asking somebody a question, like for example, oh, one boy, when are you having children? If I say I'm not having them, just move on. You know, that's none of your business. You can go and feel the world, you as a person, but maybe that's not what I'm interested in. CJ, good to see you. Hey, Wamboy, how are you, Queen? I'm good. How are you doing? How is your day going? I love your dress. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We do have some little questions here. I'm saying, okay, I would like to know, what do you think? Do you think money can buy happiness? Okay, I'm saying I think money can buy a little bit of happiness because with the money you can be able to, you know, to get yourself some of the things that you want. That's what I'm saying. Sada says, I just told him the truth that I'm not currently interested in anyone and don't really plan making a family because I said I need to grow up and that's a personal decision. Yeah, I also recently told somebody who is like really close to, not really close, but is somebody who is like close up there when it comes to family member. I told them that I don't think I'll ever have children. I don't see myself having children. And they were just like, no, why? Why? I think you would be a good one. It's just like, you know, you're putting this sadness in me, you know. CJ says, oh, unpopular opinion, vegans perish before meat eaters. Ooh, okay. Wow. Can somebody be truly a vegan without ever cheating on the diet? You know, for example, because like for example, I think I have spent the whole of last week I've not eaten any meat, and I think half of the other week, okay? But also, of course, because of something that I was going through. But honestly, I keep thinking that you know what? Let me just go and get myself like a chicken or something. How do they, how can you become I don't know if I can religiously become a vegan, but wow, that's unpopular opinion. I think when it's time to go, you will go. Maybe they go healthier than you are. Maybe they go slimmer than you are, but I think that's an unpopular one because we all can argue that people think that meat eaters go fast than the vegans. You says hello Queen, hello you, good to see you. CJ says money definitely buys us happiness. We are kind of people, we love things money can buy. Okay, tell me about it. You know, I'm so sick. I think people say that money cannot buy happiness to be politically correct and to show that, oh, you're not interested in money, you're a good person. Especially for us women, we've been conditioned to say like we don't like money so that like men can like us. First of all, I like money, guys. I like money, and nothing can change that, especially growing up without. Yeah, I see what money can do. Okay, so maybe you guys want me so that you guys can see, oh, one boy is politically correct, but no, I'm not going to be politically correct. No. Fellow people says, hello, sorry I'm late. Oh, thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. How are you doing? Yes, yes. Do you have any idea how our knees grow? No idea. No idea. Fill me in. Fill me in. So that is, well, happiness is generally a long-term state of mind. Money can make you feel good because it feels good to have food on the table and clothes to wear and other commodities. Let me tell you, whenever I'm having a bad day or I'm in one of those moods, or like it's a time in my life like I'm not feeling happy, if I go to the mall and I just walk around. Okay, I just walk around there, you know, looking at prices, looking at things that I can't even afford. That makes me feel good. So there's now you're gonna tell me that that is not happiness. I think that's happiness right there, guys. That's happiness right there. Ian says, tell me what money can't buy happiness. When it comes to parenting, absolutely no way. When it comes to parenting, but I'm not a parent. I think you guys are subjecting. I'm not a parent. Okay, you're subjecting. Okay, not subject. You're projecting you being a parent to me, and I'm not a parent. I will cross the bridge when I get there. If I'm going to become a parent, I'll cross the bridge when I get there. It's like having me worry about having children that I'm not even thinking about making right now. No, let's talk about money. uh, Emerson, how are you doing, Emerson? Good to see you. Okay, Black Leo says one boy is using us to become a pro in debating. How are you doing, gal? You got that part right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You know, I like a good debate, and I think you guys also like that. That's why you all keep coming back. Or why do you all keep coming back? Cynthia, thank you so much. Sada says, but it doesn't replace personality. If someone is not a very nice person, especially doesn't have a good reputation, money doesn't help much. I think money just amplifies who you are. Without the money, I think money just amplifies who you are. Don't you all think so? Because I know I'm a good person, I have lived my whole life without, so I know me without. Okay, and I think if I get money, it will just amplify who I am. Okay, some people will say, oh boy, you have changed, or even some people right now think like, okay, one boy, you keep changing, but I think you just say that because you like the poor version of myself, because I know I can really be humble. When I'm poor, I can really be humble. Fellow Piso says, I gotta go in some. Okay. Sada says, I think a good reputation is real wealth, but I mean, no one says good reputation plus money is bad. Yeah, it's good, it's good. Oh, my friend, God is in control. How are you doing? Hello, boy, looking fancy today. Thank you. Thank you so much. CJ says, me and Wamboy, we should window shop on a $20 budget. $20 here in Kenya or out there. I always out there. I always think you can only get some sweets out of $20. But here, $20, I think you can get something for $20. Maybe not everything, but you can get a few things. God is in control. Says, I can't defend my unpopular opinion. Never thought of it. Okay, but what's your unpopular opinion? Okay, honestly, the whole money can buy happiness. I didn't think that it was that unpopular amongst you guys until I said it out loud. And then Karik Macheda, hi, how are you doing? CJ says that actually would be great content. You should go around Kenya and see all the items you could buy for $20. Okay, I think that would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I think that would be nice content. I'm gonna look around to doing that. You can get a lot, I think. My left foot says I can defend my opinions. What's your unpopular opinion? Okay. Let's talk about Kenya shillings, no dollars or bucks, please. Okay. No, you're not gonna come here. You're not gonna come here and tell me how I'm gonna run my show, Ian. You know, it's like I use we talk about US dollars because this is what almost everybody is familiar with. Okay, so yeah, I can say it in Kenya shillings and I can say it in US dollars. You know, if you don't like that, to be really honest, keep walking. Okay, and I don't mean to be rude, but it's just like I just feel like that's just aggressive. Yes, I'll donate if only you had the super chat button. Okay. We are getting there. We are getting there. As Apsara Karunatha. Wow. Okay, how are you doing? God is in control. Says money can buy freedom, but not happiness. Okay, if you become rich, let's say win the lottery, for example, it amplifies who you are financially, responsible or irresponsible. Okay, but do you see the part where like I'm saying, without the most of the stress that you have without the money, they cause you to be unhappy, you know. Most of the stress that you have without money, they cause you to be unhappy. So see, with the money, then you're solving all these small issues. Yes, it will not make you automatically happy, but at least you don't have to worry about what will I eat. God is in control. Says, now bro, you can't boss one boy around over here. Okay, oh, you can be nice, but you know, like trying to be aggressive, don't do that. I can talk forever I want. I'm in a free world. USA says, very random question. What kind of bracelet do you use at the moment? I don't know if I have bracelet. I don't know if I have bracelet, but I have a stack. This one is written one boy. This one is written Love Eternal. This one is written another name. So I think that's very random. Okay, next up question. Sada says, that's so complicated in a way. For example, if you're sick, let's say your health is in really bad state, money can help with that. And then you feel healthy again. Well, feel happy. Yeah. Yeah, okay. For example, when you're being told to be on a diet, there's all of these things. For example, okay, and I know when it comes to being sick, if you've been sick before, you know how you feel. Doesn't matter how much money you have. You're feeling, I'm sick, I'm not feeling good, But see, all the things that they are recommending for you to buy, you need money to buy all of those things. So see, That's where the money helps you to buy the things that will make you happy. So I guess money are not key to happiness, but to things that can give happiness, like a cure for disease. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. And for example, people who have money, they like, you can get the same disease as somebody with money, but then let's say you're not getting you're not getting proper care, but they are getting that. So they might beat the disease because of that, while you might succumb to the disease because you don't have the money, right? I'm just saying. Okay. I love a good debate and I have opinions. Okay. Would you rather, let's go to a silly one instead of so serious, but you can keep sending in your comments. Would you rather earn $10,000 once or 1,000 every month forever? Would you rather earn $10,000 once or 1,000 every month forever? I think that's a silly, okay, like a silly one, but I think it's a nice one. Would you rather earn 10,000? Okay. Okay. Uh, oh, is it Stormtrooper? I'm going to say. Okay. How are you doing? Is it Harry Parry? Hi, hello. Okay. Would you rather earn $10,000 once or 1,000 every month forever? Let me see what you all have to say. You guys can keep telling me where you're from. Also, you can also bring up random topics. Uh, the donkey in the back agrees. I was like, hope you guys don't catch that. Yeah. Okay, actually, in my home, we have like 5 donkeys or 6. In the middle of the night, it's like, woo, woo. It's just like that, like the whole night. Yeah, I think we've always had donkeys growing up, actually. Yeah, and my dad used to even make money from donkeys, like carrying stuff for people and stuff. Yeah, so I love those animals. Harry Perry says, I'm from America. You're American? From which state? God is in control. So we have them all over Texas here. Okay. Re- really? You guys have donkeys? I think I've always seen horses in the US, but I didn't think you guys have. But I know you have, but it's like never seen anybody say that they have ever seen a donkey over there. Uh, New York. Oh, New York. What's the time in New York? So that is maybe 1,000 every month forever. I could try and save money, but at least I'll get to have money every month instead of having big and then disappear forever, in my opinion. Yeah. Personally, would you rather earn $10,000 once or 1,000 every month forever? I would go with the 1,000 every month, because when you get big chunk of money, there's that, I don't know if is it dopamine or what it you get this feeling, and then you end up blowing up all the money, not to mention the random things that you want to get. So yeah, I would rather get little money, but throughout, never lack, I think. Yeah. Okay, let me know what's your opinion. Harry Perry says after it's afternoon. Okay, user says wait, you're in Kenya? Yes, I'm Kenyan, actually. I'm Kenyan. Okay. But like getting 1,000 every month is basically like being employed. Yeah. Yeah, but out here, if you're making 1,000 every month, you're set. Yeah, 1,000 every month, especially if you own a home, and then you earn 1,000 every month, $1,000 every month. That's good money. you can live with that money. If you live within your means, you can actually survive with that money for a few months. Yeah. How long? Okay. How long can $1,000 last in your country? Um, Fiona says, "Beautiful Kenya. Good evening from Italy." Oh, it's evening in Italy. What's the time in Italy? How are you doing, Italian? Nava Jen says hi. Good to see you, Nava. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, you can still tell me your unpopular opinion, random topics. Vicente says, hey, hi, how are you doing? Okay, I need to drink some water. Kimutai Daniel says hi. Nkosana Mdedu. Hi Nkosana. Okay. Let's see the next one. Unwritten rules everyone somehow knows. Sadas is where I live, not for a long time. Seems like $100 would be like lower than average salary, and with rising prices, that wouldn't be enough for long. No, okay, so the $1,000 would not last for a long time in the Balkans. Okay, I think out here you can survive with, okay, but no. Okay, if you're living in your own home and you're not paying rent, you can survive with the $100 is enough to survive here. If you're not using the same money to pay rent, $100 you can survive for the whole month with $100. Yeah, actually you can even live, yeah, with that. But also it depends, where do you shop? You meant 100 or 1,000? 1,000. 1,000 here you can survive. You can survive for a few months with 1,000 if you use it maybe carefully. Okay, because if you're drinking alcohol every day, definitely that money will be gone in a minute. But if you are not, you're just living the regular life, the middle class, yes, $1,000 can last for a long time. Ian Kibet, true. Okay. Ooh, Abdul Ghani, how are you doing? And thank you guys for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Okay, oh my. Oh, why did I do that? With 100 is too little. 1,000 is quite good, but still not that much. At least not good for long term, as I said. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So how? Okay. Can you survive for 2 months with $1,000 in the Balkans? Here you can even go for 3 months with that type of money, but that is if you don't blow it. Okay, Ian, United. Okay, and also I thought you even left the chat, but thank you for understanding. Um, Abdul says he's going very well. What about you? Oh, me too, me too, me too, me too. Holy's Music says nice one. Good to see you, Holy's Music. Um, unwritten rules everyone somehow knows. Let's go with that one. Well, for very basic needs, maybe it could be possible. 1,000 is better than 300. Okay, for 1 month, so you can only survive with that money for 1 month. Okay, see, out here the basic salary, most people make between $200 and like 220, 300. So which means 1,000 is like salary for like two months, and for some people like three. So yeah, but you have to also look at the cost of living, where you are at. Depends where you live. If in the capital, it will require more money, since also the prices for apartments rise. Okay, yeah, I think also it's also the same out here. It's the same out here. Okay. I went to the kitchen to get myself something to eat. Maybe I can get myself a snack, but I'm trying to like train myself. I'm training myself like to eat by 7, to have eaten dinner, and like that's it. But I'm just so used to like eating in the middle of the night. Like right now I'm just feeling I need to eat, but I already ate dinner. I don't know what time do you all guys stop eating. Growing up, we would even cook dinner up to like until later on uh in the night. Okay, I'm being so unsettled here. uh Thomas says, hey dear one boy, how are you doing, Thomas? Good to see you. When a Kenyan woman gets $10,000, she spends it all without saving anything. I couldn't survive on $1,000 in Germany. In Kenya already. Oh, you're in Kenya already? Oh, you mean you can survive with $1,000 in Kenya? Okay. When a Kenyan woman gets $10,000, she spends all of it without saving anything. Okay. Yeah, I think it's the excitement. Actually, honestly, it's the excitement. You want people to see that you have money, buying wigs, maybe taking your friends out, buying alcohol for people. And I don't know, I don't think it's a bad thing, but it's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, I think the whole thing of like wanting to prove a point. uh Ika Joseph says, letters is not so easy as it spoils. Oh, that's your unpopular opinion. Okay, why? As it spoils? CJ says 200 a month is a sweet deal if you live a modest life. 200? 200 or 1,000? 200, 200 is too little. Even out here in Kenya. For example, for me, I can survive with 200, but I don't think it. Okay, I think it's enough. It's enough, but it's like, and already I don't live a modest life. Okay, I do, I kinda, but it's like I'm not living high end life, and 200 is not enough. Because, for example, when you remove the house, you pay the house, you pay electricity, and you pay internet. It's like you already done with like 100. Oh, and then you do shopping, 50. What are you left with? 50. I have already ate two, but I'm still hungry. Okay. Eaten. Harry Pakane, you from South Africa? No, I think most people think I'm South African. Why do you all think that? But I am Bantu, so maybe that might have something to do with it. Charlie says, hey, how are you doing? 1,000 with throwing a party every night in Kenya, drinks and food on me. Okay, yeah, 1,000. But let me tell you, Kenya is not as cheap as you guys assume, or Africa is not as cheap as you guys assume. Okay, it's not as cheap, but I think also it has also something to do with where do you stay. In Nairobi, 1,000 can even end in one night. Yeah, you go to high-end restaurants and all of that. God is it. Okay, wow, I'm back. Dropped off medical equipment and sat in a giant empty hospital room waiting for my contact to meet me. Okay. I could spend 1,000 in 5 minutes, easy. Okay, what would you spend 1,000 on in 5 minutes? Yeah. Unless I buy like a huge thing like a washing machine or something, I don't think I can spend 1,000 in 5 minutes. But I can, but I think I can. But maybe if I buy electronics. Otherwise, that's huge money. Boy, gonna go find the girls for us. Okay, you want that? Uh okay. Sadal says when I had scholarship when I had scholarship, I had like 100 and something dollars and mostly spent it for food. It wasn't much, but it helped me a bit. Well, also I had help from family actually. Okay. Yeah, I no, any money is good money, I think. Just is how come I can't send a super chat because I'm not monetized. Sefa tells us says yes. Your unpopular opinion is Santa isn't real. Ooh. Santa isn't real. Okay, let me know for those of you who actually believe Santa is real. I don't believe Santa is real because, okay, out here in Kenya, yes, we do the whole Christmas thing, but like, there was no Santa. Is Santa real? Let's go with that one actually. Okay. Santa. I don't think they are real, but I think I wish I had that in my childhood, or where like there was this fake thing. Yeah, Santa brought some gifts for you. We actually out here during Christmas. I don't think even people give each other gifts like the whole thing that about gifting. We don't do that. Okay, we just don't do that. Maybe some families do, or maybe more people are starting to do it. But what we do is just like we come together, we cook, and that's it. Cook, dine together, and that's it. Yeah. Wow. I typed a question and I didn't pin it. And unwritten rules everyone somehow knows. Okay, I would like to know some of your unwritten rules, guys. Not yours, or like some of the things that you think maybe you can't say, you can't do. Actually, you know what? Coming from a society where, like, these days we are just such a sensitive society. Awedu Pira says, hey, how are you doing? I'm good. Where are you watching me from? Okay. Right now, we're such a sensitive society. I don't know. Actually, it's almost like there's so many unwritten rules right now. Like, for example, you cannot assume people they are he or she. You need to be saying them. Okay. So those are some of the unwritten rules right now. But right now, I think there's so many that like you have to like walk on eggshells around people, which is really, I don't know, is it surprising? Yeah, but out here I think the whole thing of like oh, you can't say this, you cannot say that. Okay, people will still say stuff. Okay, when you gain weight here, you're gonna hear about it. When you become slim, you're gonna hear about it. But as I told you guys yesterday, here in Kenya, Gaining weight, it shows that you have wealth, so it's a positive thing. Okay, nobody will be on you all like, oh my god, you need to lose weight. No, you're like, oh my god, you've gotten so huge. Like, that's a good thing. What are you eating? Like, life is good. So, but it's so surprising when I first realized that Americans get offended when you tell them you've gained so much weight. That was surprising to me. Owedu says, I'm in South Africa. I'm Owedu Zuda. Where are you? Kenya, 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 Kenya. What's the time in South Africa? 9? I think you guys are 2 hours behind us. 2 hours behind. Why am I starting to feel sleepy all of a sudden? Okay, you know what? Today I'm so devastated because before I started the show, I saw that Dolly passed away, and you all know that I love country music. I liked her song, Jolene and Coat of Many Colors. I don't know. Wow, that makes me think that death is so real. Like, she was just such a she had all this energy around her, you know. So I felt like this is somebody that I know that literally passed away. Wait, what? You've not scrolled? I just saw that before I started the show. Yeah, she's passed away. I think today or something. My aunt met her many times. She loved her. Okay. Away the future says. It's 10:46 in South Africa. Oh, you guys are 1 hour behind Kenya. Dolly reminds me of my grandma a lot. Very southern charm. Yeah. Okay. I don't know the northern, eastern, western charm, but I think she's a good person. Okay. She's a good, and the way she did it. Okay. Of course, she did lots of plastic surgery, but like, yeah, she was such a sweetheart. Yeah. Is Nashville southern or what? Okay. God is in goodness. Hey, one boy, a movie my grandma loves. It's a classic. It's called Still Magnolias. It's from the early 90s. Oh, it's from the early 90s. Dolly's in it. Oh, you know what? Let me check if it's on Netflix. Still Magnolia. Okay. Wow. Yeah. 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 I think she lived a good life. I think she lived a good life. And see, you do not have to have. Okay, anyway. This is where I start preaching my whole, like, you do not have to have children. But she also did not have children. Yeah, see, she's living a legacy without children. She has a legacy without children. Okay, let me search that so that Still Magnolias. I don't think I've ever seen it. It's good though, more a woman movie, but it's old school, and Fried Green Tomatoes is a classic southern movie. Okay. Nashville is southern. Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. I don't think it's on Netflix. No, I don't think it's there. Yeah, it's not on Netflix. Oh. Maybe they should get it, because right now I think most people will be watching things about her. um I'm not surprised you like country. I was shocked how many Africans like classic American music and country. Yeah, I think CJ is one of the people who are surprised that I like country music. I really like country music. Yeah, I can listen to country music the whole day. Steve Katie says, Bobo, yes, me. How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, but wow. Yeah, I think she lived a, I think all that matters at the end of the day, uh, at the end of the day, what matters is like what type of life did somebody live. For her, I think that's celebrating life, because I don't think there's anything that she didn't do. Whatever she wanted to do, I think she did it. Django says, how am I doing? I'm good. How are you? How are you? Okay, why do you guys type random stuff like that? Please. Oh God, smile, stop being afraid. Afraid of who? Lord. You just like to upset me. Here in Texas, one of our favorites is a group of called, wow, I don't know if I can pronounce that name. One of his popular ones is called Mama Tried. Ooh, Mama Tried? That sounds like a song that I would listen to. Mama Tried. Okay. It's like, honestly, some of you guys like to feel like you're giving people permission to do whatever they want. It's like, smile, stop being afraid. Smile, stop being afraid. What does that even mean? Okay. Okay, things that you feel, things that you think should be illegal but technically aren't. Yes, you would love it. I know so much classic country and rock. I love it so much. Okay. Who is your favorite artist? Oh, I think you just said, but things that should be illegal but technically aren't. Sada says, this one of those tricky questions, as if you're asking the followers to incriminate themselves. You think so? Things that should be illegal but technically aren't. No, I don't think so. If I said things that are illegal, but you think they shouldn't be illegal, I think that's when you can incriminate yourself. Do you think so? Things that should be illegal but technically aren't. Okay. Polygamy. Oh, at least it's not illegal here. I don't think so. Polygamy. I think polygamy should be illegal. Okay, and some of you will say, you need to start appreciating you guys' way of life. You need to start appreciating all of this random stuff. You need to, I heard somebody tell me that, like, because I said I don't think dowry is necessarily a good thing. What do you all guys think about dowry? I said I don't think dowry is necessarily a good thing. It's a good way of appreciating the family. But see, when your partner has already paid dowry for you, it's like, can you run away? Can you say that I don't want to be in this relationship anymore? Okay, because anytime you're saying, okay, we are going through a rough patch in our relationship, your family are like, you know what, persevere a little bit. You can persevere this. You're stronger than this. You can persevere this. But you know why they're saying that? Because they don't want to return the dowry. Okay, so I don't know if dowry is a good thing or a bad thing, but I think most people expect me to, like, just support it because it's part of the culture without ever questioning it. Okay, but honestly, this is actually a serious question. What do you guys think about dowry? And I know dowry mostly happens in, like, African countries and some of Asian countries, but let me know, what do you all think about dowry? Is it a good thing? Okay, would you advocate? Would you advocate for, like, you know what, everybody should be paying dowry? Would you advocate for that? Actually, that's actually an honest question, and a serious one for that matter. Okay, would you advocate for that? Honestly, personally, I think it's a nice thing that as a woman you get to bring that to your family. At least they will harvest a few coins from selling you off or something. But I just feel like, why are we selling human? It's like, why are we doing business like that? And it's like you're giving your girl away forever. And I just want to be able to go home anytime. So that's one of the things that I usually struggle with. So I see the good in it, but I also see the other side. But yeah, I would like to know what is you guys' thoughts on that. Mm. Okay, and those of you who are just joining in, thank you so much for joining in. My name is Wamboi. I was born and raised in Kenya, and I am Kenyan. What else? What else should you say when you're introducing yourself? And yes, we do hang out here. Random questions, actually. I don't know. Maybe most of them I do mean them, like they are just from my own personal experiences, but most of them are just random and hypothetical situation. So yeah, what do you all think about dowry? And for that, but I think I have to get myself some biscuits. Is that is like I'm hungry and not hungry. Oh wow. YouTube sensitive hid my comment again. Okay. Yeah, but I think I also think they are promoting the whole sensitivity. Actually, I do have a question here. Maybe try to rephrase. I do have a question here about uh are people becoming too sensitive, or are we finally setting boundaries? Okay. Uh so I have a question around that, but like this, the way you guys tell me that your comment didn't come through, sometimes it's like, I think they are promoting that, the whole sensitivity. mm. So what did you eat today, one boy? Sweet potatoes, mm. Sweet potatoes, cabbage, and some local greens, eggs, and avocado, and some bananas. And I also had berries juice. Yeah, that's what I ate for the day. Okay, off camera in the background, I hear, oh wow. Okay. Look, I said that because I just realized that I was having a headache, and then I thought it's just like I'm having a headache, and I took a Tylenol. But now I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, I've not had tea. I'm kind of like addicted to tea, caffeine. I guess your comment was too illegal. Okay, Joshua Bozu, hey beautiful. Okay, guys, what do you all think about dowry? What do you all think about dowry? Mm-hmm. How do you spell it? Dowry. Dowry. The price that you pay to the parents before you take the girl. Or maybe, for example, in India, I think in India the women pay the dowry to the guy's family. Sounds delicious. Yeah, it sounds healthy. Yeah, sounds healthy actually. Mm. Wow. I think I need to get the laptop. Okay, CJ says, wow. Woo! Dowry sounds like um dowry sounds like a sham. We are getting divorced ASAP if her family thinks they're entitled to my money. Is a culture thing. It's a culture thing, CJ. Out here, like for me, to marry me, you have to pay dowry. Okay, and what makes it worse is like there's no set price, so which means the parents can adjust it just the way they want. Yeah, to marry me, you have to pay the dowry. Pay the dowry. Um, wow. So you wouldn't pay dowry even if it means, but you guys want African girls. You guys want girls who are domesticated and are African and they're all of that. But but one of the parts of that is like paying the dowry. God is in ketosis. Random fact: egg yolk contains lecithin, which actually cleans the arteries in your heart, cleanse your liver, and loaded with good vitamins. It's a super food, yet doctors won't tell you. Okay, so I'm on the right path. CJ, you are laughing. Oh my God. So you're not paying dowry for anyone? What if you love her so much and like you can't see a life without her? Okay, and the dowry could be anywhere between $1,000 to 5,000 or 10, depending on how greedy. Okay. Newton Kibaba says, "Hey bestie, beautiful. How are you? Which team are you, bestie? Which team? You guys have there's football today." Yeah, I used to be Manchester United, but these days I actually don't follow. God is in Contosi says, and dowry isn't bad, but it's just African or Eastern culture. Here that doesn't exist. Yeah, did you pay dowry for you? Okay, maybe that's too personal, but I'm just asking. So that's it. So like parents paying you for getting married. You don't pay dowry in Eastern Europe? No, it's not parents paying you. You're the guy, so you like a woman, you pay dowry to her parents so you can have their girl, so you can make her your wife. My dowry was a cow for the village. One cow? One. I think they considered you, maybe they considered that you don't pay dowry in your culture. And they were like easy on you. No, out here we even pay like you can even pay 50 cows. Well, one cow is going for like $600 or $700, you know. CJ says, I'm very stubborn. Nobody gonna make me do anything. I'll give it because I love her, not because I have to. You have to. You have to pay dowry. Okay, but for example, like me, how I see is, if I get married to somebody who is not from my culture, like say American, and they don't pay dowry, the parents needs to consider that, because usually in my tribe we usually consider the traditions from the guy mostly. Okay, so that's what you follow. If we have a child, for example, how we name children in my community, if you're married and you have a child and is a boy, you're gonna name that child uh the husband's dad. If it's a girl, it's the husband's mom. And then you keep going until you've named both sides. Okay, so which means we mostly follow, because it's patriarchal, we mostly follow the man's thing. culture. But also parents have expectations. It's like, yes, they know that they're gonna get dowry, but I would go with like maybe considering finding a middle ground. Okay, you don't believe in paying dowry, let's find where we can meet. You know, let's say they were asking for 50 cows, let's see if you can do 10. See, uh would the mother let me marry both of her daughters if I brought the village 25 cows? So like the guy would buy his girlfriend as wife. Yeah, it's basically that. Buy, it's like you're paying some money uh to appreciate the family for raising a wife. Okay, also when you take her from her family, she was doing a lot of chores, but now she's not doing that again, you know. Would the mother let me marry? No, it's for one. It's for one. And the 25 cows, one cow might be going for $500. So do the math. Snow Bear Steve says that Africa should be a single country. Oh, unpopular opinion, Africa should be a single country. But do you think Africa will unite, or will it become a single country? Um, God is in control. Says, honestly, you don't have to pay much. They didn't even want me to, but I did it anyways. They were easy on me, but I also gave them 50k shillings each. Okay, wow. Okay, but do they pay dowry in her culture? Do you think that they were easy because they knew that you guys don't do that in yours? Yeah, because I feel like if parents want good for you, maybe they should consider the guy's his culture also. CJ is saying that he ain't paying no dowry. Snow Bear says dowry is normal, buddy, but if you don't have family, some of the elders will help negotiate on your side, or at least work with you. Okay, yeah. First of all, okay, personally, like it's literally a thing. It's literally a thing. But honestly, for me, it's not even about the guy having to pay this money, okay? But for me, it's about being able, I don't want you to feel like you're helping my family so much. That's one thing that I'll always protect my family before before I protect myself. And I just don't want you to say, oh, like, I did this for your parents, I did that for your parents. I think sometimes that can be a little bit annoying. So I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's a good thing, beautiful thing, but sometimes it can be a lot. It depends on the family, and if they all love you, like my situation, they don't need a dowry. But I like helping and giving. Okay, not to mention, that if she got married to another person, or to a person who is she got married to a person who is Ugandan or from their tribe, they would pay the dowry. So why not? Sada says, I don't know, I am confused about dowry. Maybe I don't understand it in English. You don't know dowry, you don't pay dowry in Eastern Europe? Dowry is whereby you're interested in a woman to marry her. So you pay this amount of money to appreciate the family. You know? Is it Jorgen or is it Hohen? Are you black? No, I'm... No, I'm blue. CJ says 50k shillings is a lot for every member of the family, to be honest. Okay, are you talking about Ugandan shillings? Okay. CJ says, I was just kidding. If it's a traditional thing, then yes, of course. Okay. But no, nobody, but it's not your culture, it's her culture. I think maybe people should meet somewhere in between, in there. Emmanuel says, I'm really popular in school. Oh, good for you. God is in because can 50k shillings is roughly 24 US dollars. Wow, really? But about 20 people got 50k Ugandan shillings from me. They didn't ask for it, but they were very appreciative of it. Honestly, I wouldn't give everybody like 20 people. You know what? I think I would give the parents. I would rather give the parents 100k each instead of giving 20 people. Yeah, one of the things that is usually, I think, is sometimes unfair is like if your parents are not there and you want to pay dowry, you give it to your brothers. Okay. Okay, it's all fun and games, but also at the same time, it can be like, why am I paying you? You didn't birth me. Don't bother explaining it. I will still not understand it. Okay, but I'm asking, don't you guys pay dowry in Eastern Europe? God is in control. Is showing what the daughter is worth in tradition. Your appreciation for her. Yeah, yeah, you're appreciating. Yeah, okay. Luseka says, "Hey, how are you doing, Luseka? Good to see you." Sadly, both her parents are no longer with. Okay, that one I can understand. Actually, if they are no longer there, actually, I think you gave that from a point of giving. Um, from a point of giving. Okay, Luseka says hi. CJ says, I googled it and it said 50k shillings was 386. Oh, you googled Kenya shillings. God is in control's wife is Ugandan. Google Ugandan shillings. No, in Kenya 50k, is it 386? I was like, wow, that's a lot even in the US. No, 50, I think you googled Kenya shillings. I think you googled Kenya shillings. Ugandan money is different. Joshua Bose says, I like your hair. Thank you. I don't know. Okay, you don't know if you guys. You know what? Let me research. Do they pay dowry in Eastern Europe? You wouldn't. Okay. Oh, yeah, 386 each. My apologies. Oh, you googled Kenya shillings? Yes, Ugandan money is where it's like a little bit, I don't know, maybe weaker or something, or it's low compared to the times. Oh, payment of dowry is prohibited. I googled, do they pay dowry in Eastern Europe? Oh, in some countries it's prohibited even in the constitution. Oh wow. Who pays dowry in Europe? Uh, my apologies. Okay, Luciano says they do. Okay, God is it 300 USD is 1.1 billion Uganda. I need to move to Uganda actually with my Kenyan shillings. That's good money. I can go over there and I can buy drinks for everyone. Sounds like a lot, but it's not. A nice dinner with 4 people at a nice restaurant there runs roughly 300k Ugandan shillings. How much is 300k Ugandan shillings in US dollars? Wow. 300 USD can go quick in Uganda. Trust me on that one. Okay, so it's huge money, but like, but the prices are also that huge also. 1.1. MFK says, hey buddy, hey you, how are you doing? Wow, because honestly, 1 million here, if you have 1 million here in Kenya, you have good money. But the Kenya shillings is at least competitive in the global market. But wow. Okay. So let me do the math. You gave 24. Okay, let me see if I can remember. 20 people got 24 US dollars. Let me see how much. Okay, I don't even need to calculate with a calculator. That's 48. That's 480. So you gave 480. Wow. 24 multiplied by 2. 8. 480. Wow. God is in control. Says, yeah, like a Toyota Land Cruiser pickup that I want, best truck on earth, is about 100 million Ugandan shillings. Wow. Wow, 100 billion? Hey, that's too much. Mark, how are you doing, Mark? Hey, bye. Okay, good to see you, Mark. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your night. Wow, 100 billion. That's too much. That's too much. Okay. Yeah. How can they just? Maybe they should, like, I don't know, stop printing money out there, or um what causes a country's money to get that weak? Not that weak, or like, yeah, that's roughly 29k US dollars. Okay, 29k US dollars. Is that too much for a truck? Because that's not far off what we pay here. Yeah, it's just like, why do we have to use all these huge numbers? It's like, the huge numbers, why? But I know it's all about the economy and all of that type of stuff. Yeah, but I just figured most of you wouldn't want dowry, okay? Wow, here there's some people or some parents, if you tell them that no dowries, no dowries, like, why? Why? It's getting cold. Actually, trucks here go for 60k to 90k US dollars. Wow. 60k. Like a cola and samosa is like 7k shillings. Yeah. Here a samosa is 20 shillings. 20 shillings. And Coca-Cola 40 shillings. Wow, so it's like, so which means if I move to, because I thought if I move with my Kenya shillings to Uganda, it's like I'm gonna have this huge money. So yes, I'm gonna have huge money, or we are gonna be talking about huge numbers, but I'm still gonna be paying the same price. So this is, yeah, trucks are really expensive. They are some, not all of them, okay? Yeah, men like trucks. Why do you all like trucks so much? The sound. Okay. Yeah, I thought I would move to Uganda and become a millionaire, and bye bye, happily ever after in Uganda with uh my Kenya shillings. Okay, I need to wear some socks. Sada says, I don't know, maybe that could be a thing in some rural areas, but not for sure. Bruh, my English is worse. In a way, I like that, and at the same time, I don't. Your English is worse. Oh, you never had that word dowry? Wow, that's surprising. That's surprising. Mm, honestly, all the Toyota trucks or the ones in Africa that I want are most reliable. People here spend way too much on shit vehicles that don't last. Okay. Mark Brown says, make me coffee. Haha. Oh, okay, which one do you want? Cappuccino? Which one do you want? God is in process. I love pickups because they're used handy for jobs. We do jobs with Africa with the home. Yeah, yeah. We have workers and family there tend to the pigs and crops there. 20 acres? Lord, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much. 20 acres. Okay, what tradition would you happily get rid of? What tradition would you happily get rid of? Okay, let me hear some of the traditions that Americans would get rid of, because I think everybody thinks that there's no traditions in. Dowry, just kidding. Okay, but for you, it's all done. You'll never have to. Uh, I'll be back. Okay. What traditions would you happily get rid of? Oh. Um, I think polygamy, but I think it's becoming a thing of the past. It's becoming a thing of the past. Some people maybe would say circumcision. People, some other people would say circumcision, for example, because out here, most of these things, like, we are just so much into them, like, when it comes to what did I say? What traditions would you happily get? When it comes to polygamy, there are people who are literally into that, and that's just what they do. You know, um, when it comes to what is it called? Things like circumcision. Those things are still happening, or like those things are part of the traditions. Maybe I would be like, you know what, there's no problem if you do these things, but they shouldn't be part of tradition, and if you don't do it, you're being ostracized, or you're being told. Because, like, in my community, for the men, if you don't get that done, it's like, no, people are gonna talk about you like you're not man enough, so so maybe what I would do is, like, there would be, you would be able to make your own choice. Okay, you'd be able to make your own choice. There would be no pressure. Do it if you want to. If you don't want to, that's none of nobody's business. Okay, because when you make it like a rule thing, it's like, you know so let me know some of the traditions you would want to get rid of. Yeah, my food. I'm so hungry. Has is it Hasitsa? Ooh, Hasik. Ha, Ish, Hasiksan. How are you doing? I just licked off all the lipstick from my lips. You're good. Can't love or deserve. Give me unconditional love. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. And guys, welcome to the live stream. My good name is Womboy. You can tell me random topics. Also, we have a bunch of questions here. You can contribute to the topics. getting sleepy. What's the time? Okay, I'm making some tea. That's why I'm like not focused. I just made myself a hot cup of tea. Vicent, how are you doing, Vicent? Too hot to handle. This tea is too hot to handle. Okay, let me know where you're watching me from. What are you doing? Tea is a must. What am I doing? I'm just here. Nothing. I'm doing nothing. I'm doing nothing. Staring at you all. Actually, what I'm doing is live streaming. Yeah. Tea strong. Is it strong tea? Strong tea. I just realized that I'm having this stubborn headache that's not going away. I'm addicted to caffeine. You know, we have different types of drugs. Mine is tea. Okay, this will be like our last one. Is expensive always better? I feel addicted to your channel. Okay, for when did you discover my channel? When did you discover my channel? Jungle. Is expensive always better? I would like you to be. I think I'm a good drug. And I know it feels like I'm tapping in you guys' phones. Name says hello. How are you doing? Ooh. Is expensive always better in your opinion? Hi. Yeah, and cheap is always expensive. So you'll always go for the thing that's expensive because you think it will last longer. Frederick Jumba says, how are you? I'm good. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Is expensive always better? Do you think something that's expensive is good automatically? I used not to believe that, but like I think right now I'm for quality over quantity. You know, I used to be somebody who like I can have 50 clothes, but all of them are cheap. But I realized, you know, if you buy one that really looks good, I took a little break and watched a live performance of Whitney Houston, and man, she had a titanic voice. It's unbelievable how human voice can have infinite ways of improving. Okay, Whitney Houston. I have heard about her, but I have not been a fan of her. Okay. Did you like Dolly? Is it Patson or Patton? Do you like Dolly, the country music queen? Yeah, Dolly. I can tell you for sure I'll be listening to her songs so much. I have been listening. Like, I like her country ways. You could try watch when you have time, and if you want, it's a live performance of a song of hers called "The Greatest Love of All." Okay. I think I can actually listen now. I just need my earpods. I can listen right now. You know what? Let me see if I can get the earpods. Greatest love of all. Oh. We are about to go a little bit dark. I think she also was addicted to substances, and maybe that's how also helped to improve singing or relax at least. Sadly, so many exceptional performers were addicts. Let me listen. Actually, let me listen. Yeah, let me connect. Guys, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for the likes. Let me first connect. I just don't want to deal with, like, they're trying to remove the songs. Okay, connected. Live performance, not official recording. Okay. I see myself becoming addicted to her. I think I'm a good drug. I think getting addicted to my show is a good thing. Because honestly, we talk about real things. I think so. Ooh, Tumefika, how are you doing? Good evening, boy. Good evening to you. How are you doing? Okay. You said Whitney Host, Whitney. Uh, what is the name of the what is the name of the song? The greatest of all. The greatest of all. Guys, welcome to the live stream. Live performance. Yeah, song is greatest performance. Gideon says butterfly. You have a cool voice like Whitney Houston. Are you for sure? Oh, I think this black female, I don't know who had recommended her, but live live performance. Okay, live 1991. What is the title? 1991. Therapists don't play. You will get copyright. No, I will listen to my ears. I'll put it. Yeah. I just don't have the time. Actually, there's a time that I just on the live stream I just kept playing songs. I spent hours. Okay, I'm waiting for you, Sada, to tell me. Is it which one is it? Let me first of all see if, like, 1990. Wow, this it doesn't have audio. Okay. Okay, now I'm listening. She's really beautiful. Wow, it's a nice song. And I know you guys are not hearing, but I'm listening. It's a good song. Oh, it's not this one? Wow. Wow, she has a voice. Wow. Yeah, I gotta tell you, she does has a voice. She does has a voice. I will listen more after the live stream. Well, thank you, thank you. Wow. Oh my. Kuanzia kanisani malizia duniani matokeo mabaya. Oh, you're talking about the artist, okay? Says, but I mean, surely there are also modern singers with great voice, of course, like Mariah Carey or Beyonce, and not only them. Today you let, yeah, I didn't stream. Actually, what happened is, I was ready to start streaming, then my internet started acting up, and then when I fixed the internet, electricity went out. I was like, I think I was not meant to stream. Um, and then before I started the live stream, I just learned that what is her name, Dolly Parton or whatever, she had passed away, and I was a huge fan. So I spent a few minutes like just looking over, oh, what are people saying, you know. So yeah, I'm a little bit late, but actually I've been streaming for 2 hours. I think you're the one who is late. Like, let me know who is your favorite artist, guys. Who is your favorite artist? Mashaka Bahati. Hi, Mashaka. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, let me apply this because I'm feeling like I have a cold that is really stubborn, never goes away. Or maybe it has something to do with me live streaming the whole night. Mashaka Bahati. Wow. If you like Dolly, you're a sweet lost. Sweet lost. I like Dolly so I honestly I do like her. I do like her. I think she was an angel. With a great voice. Oh, Sweet Soul. Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? Another thing that I just thought about. Can you imagine? She's so known, and I think her legacy is gonna continue on to the next generation. She's gonna be known for years. She's still gonna be known for years. But you know, the most surprising thing is like she doesn't have her own. She doesn't have children. Okay, but this is what I usually talk about. You do not have to have children so that you can have a legacy. Uh, you can build a legacy by your actions, by how you treat other people's children, you know. Salah says, I mean, for me, it's Whitney and Michael Jackson and also Little Richard, okay. American flag is half mast. Oh, for this reason, yeah, Dolly was a legend. I think I believe and I believe she's like, yeah, and that's what we call legacy. In my opinion, that's what we call a legacy. You know, and especially a legacy that continues even without children, because we have this belief that like you can't be successful if you don't have children. For you is Whitney and Michael Jackson, but all of them are gone. There's a Russian singer that has a song where he uses falsetto. His name is Vitas, and song is called Opera 2. There's also one guy from Central Asia who also got famous for performing Opera 2 because it's the hardest falsetto to make. Okay. Well, I think the only, apart from American songs, because definitely because of English, okay, or maybe even British. But other than that, is like I know Kenyan songs and some of the country music, some rock. Kate Green. Ooh, I have never heard of that artist. I touched my eyes with a medicine. Kate Green. Wow. What type of songs do they make? Wow. I touched my eyes with medicine. It's irritating. Irritating. Yeah, actually, to be really honest, Michael's songs, I have only come to know them pretty much recently. I used not to even listen to them, but I think he has a good voice. He had a good voice. He, the best ever done, Moen. Okay. I think people are surprised when you are Kenyan or you are Kenyan, but you like country music. Is like, how? Why do you like country music? But I think you just like it. And we are actually winding down, guys. The live stream will end in the next 13 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. My favorite artist, I think, favorite artist, um, let me think. Not even thinking. I think favorite artist, I like Alan Jackson. Uh, I like Billy Joe. Roger Witt was born in Kenya. Born in Kenya. Okay, I don't even know who they are. I don't know who that person is. Okay, and guys, welcome to the live. Okay, also, there's a question that we have not answered. Is expensive always better? Okay, do you have this thing where like whenever you buy something expensive, you think it's good, it's gonna do better than the other one? Well, I like Japanese music, but not anime music. That one too, but also traditional Japanese music. Okay, do you use it like for spiritual? Because I know people like to put songs that they don't understand, like for example in a foreign language, and then you just sit there and it soothes. Okay, you can use it when you're just soothing. Okay, I just honestly I don't listen to, apart from rumba, because rumba it has some words that I don't understand. uh yeah, apart from rumba, I don't think this, I don't think I can, maybe I can listen to the sound. um Tuefika says, from Kenny Rogers, me too. For Candy Lodge. Oh, Roger. Oh, Kenny Rogers. Oh, yeah. Kenny Rogers was another one. Hey, when he passed away, it was like, wow. No, just to listen because I like how it sounds. Okay, so you use it like for a little bit of like, it's a spiritual thing where you just sit. Yeah, I know people do that, but I just do not. I just do not. I kind of like have to understand what they're saying on the song. But you know what? Let me take that back. I usually listen to music from some tribes here in Kenya, but I don't understand the songs, but I just like the sound. Yeah, so I think I can relate a little bit. Gideon Essay. How are you doing, Gideon? Welcome to the live stream. No, not for religious reasons, just like in the song. Okay. Hmm. When when people are doing things like yoga, you just want random sounds. Maybe I was thinking maybe it's for something like yoga and something of the sort. Yeah. I think at this point, I am at the point where like I can't sleep before it's too late. I can't sleep before 2 or 3 a.m. I'm getting addicted to like sleeping so late. All music is gold. What we have now is trash. And I think for me, I think I'm an old soul. I just like old music. Old music. I like also. Okay, Dante. Dante says, "Yo, how are you doing, Dante?" I like also some African music as well, but some might be tribal, connected with religious belief. I mean, everyone has the right to believe in whatever they want. It's just for me, it doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, me too. I like Okay, I like listening to. I am from one tribe, but there's others like 48. But I like listening to music from others, especially if it sounds good to my ears. Yeah. uh Respected queen, Rejo Rejo. Okay, it's expensive, always better. Actually, we are ending the live stream. We're just kind of like hanging out. Let me know your favorite songs. uh yeah. And what's the time? I think it's almost one. At least I can scroll for one now. Can I make a request, please, for a song? You can make a request, but I can only listen in my ears. Like, I don't want to have to deal with like copyright music. So, unfortunately, you invest too much time in this live stream just for you to play some music. I once tried to listen to uh Scandinavian music, like Norwegian and etc., but many are connected to religious beliefs about Odin and etc. But I just personally avoid that. Okay. But see, when you can't understand, you just enjoy the sounds, right? You don't understand what they're saying. I think that's one of the things that I like about not understanding other languages, is like, at least I just get to, I can be here. You know when I'm over here and let's say you guys are speaking a language I don't understand. One of the most beautiful things is like, it's not my problem, it's yours. You might be talking about me, but I don't understand. For me, whatever you're saying, these are just sounds. Dr. Paul Enenche, my new best, you were there. Best, you are there. Dr. Paul Enenche, that's an artist. Your friend, are you friendly? I would hope I am. I would hope I am. And to my fika, I want to thank you so much for like watching the videos. Like, the progress is massive. I understand speak German, might listen. Okay, you understand and speak that German. I don't know why all this time of like me trying to learn German. I don't know why I've never listened to German songs. Yeah, but the atmosphere is giving, and maybe it's in the title can be some mentions of Odin. Oh, I believe in him, you see. Okay. Yeah, but if you don't know who that is, are religions Christians? Are most of them Christians? What is the dominant religion out there? Let me tell you guys, this whatever I'm drinking right now is so good. How massive. Can you speak German? Is pressure Dutch? A little bit. Is pressure Dutch? Oh, the live lagged. Am I lagging right now? Am I back? Oh, this internet from heck. You're definitely not lagging right now. Thank you. Oh, you're still here. What's your plan for today, CJ? Live in Germany 24 years. Wow. Are you a German citizen? Uh, my okay, let me read in the original language that you typed in. Your Dutch is not good. Uh, what you drinking, one boy? I'm drinking some tea. Okay. Yeah, English tea. Is this English tea? I think English tea. So he was making something to eat. Okay. No, don't say sorry. It's like part of your day. Uh, about to get a nap and get ready for work later. Okay. Oh, so you're doing night shift? How many hours of sleep do you get? I am okay, but see, I think it's the same thing like how I normally spend the whole night live streaming, doing random stuff, and then I spend most of the day sleeping. Maybe it's almost the same, but like how many hours do you end up sleeping? Did you ask me something about Europe before? I didn't hear it. Oh yeah, I asked. Okay? What religion do they do in Norway? Yeah, I told you I work the third shift, graveyard shift. Oh, graveyard shift. I forgot how you call that, but yeah, I just remembered right now. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Actually, today officially we okay. Initially, we needed more than a thousand, but like right now we need the 1,000. Thank you. 8 hours. I need a second job. 8 hours. 8 hours. Wow, that's honestly my main concern with like working at night is like not getting enough sleep. Yeah, I think 8 hours. 8 hours is good hours. 8 hours. Personally, I think I sleep for like 9 or 12. Because see, I'm gonna sleep like today, like right now when I finish this live stream because we are just winding. What is it, winding down or whatever? We're just finishing here. So which means I'll scroll for about an hour to like cool myself down and stuff. And then I'll sleep for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll wake up at God willing, I'll wake up at 10. Hydrate your lips. Come and hydrate them, idiot. In Norway, it's mainly Christianity. The old nuns belief in Odin is not practiced anymore. I found. Oh, okay. Um, hydrate your lips. Come and hydrate them, Lord. Shit. Sorry. You can choose. You can choose. Unaweza chongoa. Yeah, I can. Sarasi, similar with Greece, they used to believe in Zeus, Hermes, and all other Greek gods, but today most of people are Christian as well. Okay, well, I think over time, I wasn't being mean, okay, what were you being? It doesn't matter. Okay, just thought they needed a bit Vaseline or lip balm. Ain't hating. Okay, it's none of your business. First of all, actually, I was going to apply. You all know, those who watch me know that like my lip balm is usually a hand reach or my chapstick, but I'm not applying anything. Yeah, right. God, some of you are so idle in real life. Like you have nothing else to do. Okay, I don't think you can be able to run a live stream like I do. So much to say. So empty debes. CJ is laughing. Okay, Lord. Nika mwanamke. I think. Yeah, I think that's why I attract men in my channel because God, oh my God, women. Lifestyle says greetings to you watching from Nigeria. Oh, watching from Nigeria. Okay, somebody asked me today what holiday is it in Nigeria, and I'm not Nigerian. Was today a holiday in Nigeria? How are you doing, lifestyle part? I think today we got almost uh the most likes in a long time. 35 likes. Guys, let's get the likes to 40 and then we end. Danielle Christian says, hey, from Romania. Where are you from? You're from Romania? I'm from Kenya. Thank you for the likes. I'm drinking some Kenyan tea here. We are basically winding down. You can say hi. Let me know how far lifestyle part. Waiting language you they speak. Waiting language you they speak. Oh, the Nigerian, the pidgin. Is it pidgin English? Waiting with this. Scooby says, in the world of chaos and inhumanity and everyone running behind money instead of living, I find you different, mom, because I see the love and compassion towards others around you and yourself. Okay. Okay. Is that your first impression about me? I don't think there's any holiday, okay? Wow. Yeah, somebody was like, oh, which holiday is it in Nigeria? And I'm like, I am not Nigeria, first of all, to begin with. Waiting be this. Waiting be this. I would like to learn the Nigerian pidgin, the English, the pidgin English. I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Anyway, I was gonna not apply any lipstick or lip balm because that girl said that I should apply. Which country are you streaming from? Kenya. I'm Kenyan. Nice moon painting on the wall. Okay. Thank you. I really like it. For me, I think it means something. Nature, there's the birds, there's the trees, there's the antelopes. Hello, so you speak Pule? Is that a language? From which country? No, I do not speak that. I speak English, Swahili, and another language called Kikuyu. Lifestyle part says, okay, how's Kenya today? Good, 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 good. I think it's pretty much hot. I think we are in the hot. Okay, so some places are cold, some others are hot. It's from Pula, Croatia. No, 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 no. I'm Kenyan. Good night, beautiful. Good night to you, to Mefika. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Enjoy your night. I'm actually also winding down. I don't know, whenever I say that I'm winding down, I usually get lots of people. Winding up, winding down. Okay. Wow, this look that looks nasty. Nasty. What's the time over there? It's 11:04 p.m. here in my country. It's 1:04 a.m. I think we are 2 hours ahead. 2 hours ahead of your country. Thank you. Two more people like the live stream. Yeah, we're actually winding up, winding down, Lord. Whatever, winding Kizungu came by ship, okay. I passed down a message that I think will make your day better, because sometimes the love we give others didn't come back as we expected. So I'm here to say that in this world, some will. Okay, thank you for the love. Hey Ryan, how are you? Ryan? Oh, the one from Croatia. Is Croatia in Eastern Europe? You know, personally, I don't even usually know these countries. Lifestyle says, wow, 1 a.m. Nice, yes. Bria, hi dear. Hey you, how are you doing? Guys, like the live stream. Wow. Croatia, Romania, Jeshi. Is it Jeshi? Oh, poa sana. I'm good. How are you doing? Good night from my side. Catch up later. Okay, catch up tomorrow, not later. Yeah, I'm finishing I'm finishing the live. I actually don't know why I'm still here, but of course they're saying hi. And not to mention, if you haven't liked the live stream, like guys, you're winding down. Yeah, you already got Balkan countries join your stream. Yeah, I think these days, and you see, the more. For example, I realized on this live stream, today's live stream, when I started live streaming, there was like 10 people from UK. See, the more people are watching from our country, YouTube starts pushing your videos to that country. There's a time that I was getting people from, what is that country that I thought was African? Papua New Guinea. It's like one person came and then they watched and they kept coming back. And then now I got like 10 of them. So I think that's what happens. It depends where people are watching from. I think, yeah, I think you're making YouTube to push the video because you always come back. So they are like, okay, maybe this is content that people can like. Okay, Eastern Europe. Okay, guys, we are winding down. I don't know what is the time in your place, Sada? Is it night? Is it is it daytime? I think it's night time. Okay, we need one more like and that's it. One more like and we call it a night. It's 1 a.m. Oh, wow. Is it 108? We have the same time? That's surprising. 0008. Okay, that's in Germany. In Germany. Oh, you guys are 1 hour behind. Yes. Wow, we have the same time. It's also 1 a.m. here. We have the same time. Okay. Okay, it's surprising, but woo, that's nice. Yes, I'm waiting for one person to like the live stream and then we can just call it a night. Tomorrow, hopefully, we will not have the internet breakdown. In Germany is 1 hour behind. What Germany? Yeah, Tumefika is in Germany. And France, 1 hour behind. And Netherlands. UK is 2 hours behind Kenya. I think. South Africa is 1 hour behind Kenya. Nigeria is it 2 hours? Nigeria is 2 hours behind Kenya. Yes. Devin Joroge, hi, good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, we got the like. It's mentioned says, are you rapper? No, but I might launch my rapping career. Would you would you listen to my rap songs? What would I rap? My name is Wamboi. I was born in Kenya. I'm such a hard worker. My rapping career would be a joke. Say freestyle. Freestyle. Imagine, my name is Wamboi. Today, no comment. No comment. No, we have some questions here. Actually, it's because I'm being joking with people and like not having conversations because we've talked about lots of stuff. But you can answer. It's expensive, always better. Ashaba friend, hi you Ashaba, good to see you. I found Papua New Guinea is like near Australia and people look, well, Africa. They're black, yeah. I honestly thought Papua New Guinea was in Africa, and then I got one subscriber, and then they always said that they are from Papua New Guinea, and I was like, okay, but I thought it's in Africa. And then another person, And then one time it was like my usual live stream, the one at 3 p.m. And they said that it was like in the middle of the night in their country, okay? And you know, when it's evening here in Kenya, it's like 11 p.m. in Australia. So I was like, hey, is Papua New Guinea located? And that's why I found out that it's like near Australia, you know? So that was surprising. That was surprising. Yeah, I think most people assume that it's okay. Of course, those who have done geography know that it's not in Africa, but I think most people assume that. Uh, Salde Gona says hi. Hi, you. Okay, guys, we got our. Okay, but I think somebody is typing. But we got our likes. Thank you so much, guys. I think these are the most likes that I've gotten in a long time. Thank you so much for the support, actually, and also thank you for watching from start to finish. I know it's most of you enjoyed the live stream. Hello. Also, if you have suggestions of topics that you'd like to see on the channel, or like things you'd like us to talk about in the live stream, make sure you leave a comment under this video or under this live stream so that we can be able to talk about that the next one. Okay, so I usually stream twice in a day, 3 p.m. Kenyan time and 10 p.m. Okay, I'm not usually always on time. I think I'm working towards you know, time becoming a thing, or like me respecting time, but I don't think we are yet there. Okay, anyway, I have been saying, okay, I'm going. I think it's time. French. Oh, you're French. Okay, you're French. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. uh so thank you so much everybody for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for all the awesome conversations that we have here. So I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy yours night, and for those of you who is daytime, enjoy yourself. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. CJ says bye, one boy. Bye, you. Enjoy your day at work and have a good day. Samuel, hi. Okay, bye, you guys.